Welcome to Studio One Live. I'm Heru Da Guru, and this is Rude Radio.
I know every town the same, every place I go. People telling stories about the places on you. You can play it smart or just be a damn fool. Every town the same, every place I go. People telling stories about the block and how it's gone. Every choice you make leave consequences on you. You can play it smart or just be a damn fool. Or just be a damn fool. I know,
We will roast your program. And all YouTubers and content creators alike. Kong TV.
I mean, that's where people come into the place. And that's what Egypt was, more or less, where people come into the place. And so it was metropolitan. It had a lot of different cultures.
So that means there's a bunch of different people.
It was. It eventually comprised a lot of different people. Chinese were even in Egypt. Indians and stuff. All of them have records about them having visited Egypt.
The Chinese.
You just gonna ramble on and just make everything.
What's up, aka Studio One Live? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Heru Da Guru, aka Soccer God. Studio One Live production. Hey man, Guangbao Lu, Research Center of Qi Dynasty Culture of Eagle and Snake. There has been speculation about relations between ancient China and ancient Egypt since at least the 17th century. With already published ancient Egyptian archaeological material, we could demonstrate that the Chinese characters derived from the hieroglyphs of ancient Egypt. Furthermore, an in-depth analysis of the historical record suggests that the history of the Chinese First Qi dynasty corresponds to that of the ancient Egypt prior to the 19th dynasty based on the statistical principle of scientific induction. Okay, he got some more sources down here you can click on. I put the link in the description so you can do your own research and go down your path of truth seeking. Okay, you think Guangbao Lu want to give credit to Egypt for their origins? I don't think so. Let's get it.
Fucking fat.
I'm just saying
On Friday.
what I heard, and that could. Now that's why I was saying.
All right, Wale. That's fine. We get it, bro. People hear a lot of stuff.
Ain't no doubt.
I'm hearing some stuff right now. It ain't factual.
Okay, that's what you say. I know when you don't agree, it ain't factual. When you agree, it's factual.
You said the Chinese was in ancient Egypt. Now that's a bullshit ass fucking lie, Wale.
That's what they say. Yeah.
Now, you wasn't clear about it?
That's what they say.
I don't know, Dev. I don't know. I'm not saying he's truth, but we might have to look further before we call him a damn lie. Remnants of Chinese Sikhs have been discovered in ancient Egypt, marking the trade relations between the two countries. I knew that the China actually is from Egypt, and the trade relations always was kept open. Okay, so now as far as were they living in ancient Egypt, I probably can't dispute that either, because if you look around, China people live everywhere. Russia, America, South America, Europe, Asia, Hawaii. It's like the Chinese are in every country of the world. So I have a hard time believing that they wouldn't be in Egypt.
Do you have any confusion about it now?
Not at all.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Hold on, Mr. Sabio. Your lie detector test is faulty. Okay? Because there's a book you can read on it. Ancient Egypt and early China. state, society, and culture. I'm not even gonna say this book is true or false, but what we can say, if there are authors writing books about this, it's not as a dumbfounded idea as you may think, and there's more research that needs to be done. I know nobody on this panel has done it, but I know Anthony J. Barberry, the author of this book, did some research.
That's
I don't even know why you try to make it seem like it's okay just to be saying any type of motherfucking shit. People only have a capacity for their brains and their minds. They have other shit to do other than wondering what kind of wild monkey ass shit can I remember, and then go on a panel and say the shit to get, just to get a fucking reaction.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
I agree 1,000%.
I did not anticipate. I'm glad to know it caused such a stir. That is beautiful.
It ain't caused no damn stir.
We tired of people lying, making shit up just because they think it's cool to make shit up.
You mean like you do?
Oh, I don't make shit up.
Of course you do.
Everything that I say, I have a source for, nigga. You the one who think that Chinese people was in Egypt, nigga.
You have an article for it.
I have sources. I have scholarly sources, not my belief.
Yeah, you have articles,
nigga.
Where are them sources that said voodoo and hoodoo was in? Where are them sources that said voodoo and hoodoo was in Kemet? Where they at?
Oh, the guy said he had that. I didn't say I had that.
A guy?
What's his name? Heru said that's on him. Hey man, listen. Heru said on the link that he put in the chat right there, you could go and click it. He said that guy explains that part.
Hey man, if y'all want to learn about the voodoo, juju, nangang, wanga, or hoodoo, we have the festivals, Kwanzaa, Amaru Kafo, Adibisa. Okay, these are some of our Kemetic priestess and priest, voodoo queen, Kalinda Lavo, Mama Mawusi, Ashak Shakir, Rekit, Kajara, Nia Yaa, Neptet, Wabet, Seshat, Tutan Kawajet, Adwin Rodfo, Kwesira, Nahim Batai Akan. Here's the link. I will provide the link in the chat. My beautiful Kemetic priestess. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? You can watch our film if you need to know. Now, I think your boy is going to refer to hold on. Almighty Ra, Bradamu. There's some of the information right here, though. We source up around here, bro. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Twa, Ra, do the Ra for. I mean, all right, here we go. Now, he said something about the North Americans. Membership, okay. Membership within Akuaman is determined by direct blood kinship and confirmed through Adibisa, divination. For those who have been separate from the original family by time and distance, our practice of Adibisa is rooted in our expression of Akanafo Nananam. Akanfo Nananansamo. Ancient, authentic Akan ancestral religion. In North America, Akan ancestral religion was and is maintained as hoodoo, from the Akan term nudu. Udu, meaning medicine from the roots, plants, life. root work, and also to become heavy with the spirit through conjure, from the Akon term kankia, kanchia, meaning to utter incantations to call the spirits of the deities and honor to ancestral spirits dawn. As Aquamu people, we maintain hoodoo for 300 years in North America. Our unique forms of Adibisa are reflective of the culture that was fossilized in our bones and blood when we left Afurikite, and arrived in here in the West. Aquamormon, Amaruka, Atifimu, Aquamu Nation in North America is not an organization that can be joined. It is an ethnic group comprised of specific Aquama blood circles in North America. This reclamation of identity can be affected by all Afro-Kanu, Afro-Kaitnut in North America by the ancestor Yoruba, Iwe, Igbo, Fan, Fang, Ovambo, Basa, Bakongo, Bambara, etc. Adirafo Kwasira Naim Bata Akan is the sole spokesperson representative Akua Mama Amaruka Atifimo. All inquiries regarding that, y'all can holler at them. You want to check your bloodline. While we are genetically and spiritually related to the Akwamu in Ghana and Ivory Coast, we are our own separate entity, separated by centuries distance, and a locative identity rooted in our unique interfacing with this region of Asasi Afua, Earth Mother, and the blending of ancestral blood circles in this region for over 3 centuries. We're not representatives of Akuama and Ghana and Ivory Coast, although we recognize them and all the Afro-Kanu, Afro-Kaitnu, or Africans, black people, and only those as family, okay? You feel me? But that's enough of that, bro.
I didn't bring that up. I simply agreed with him, and he verified it with his link. I felt no further obligation to that. Truth was saying that hoodoo, from his understanding, is strictly a doshiet. And I responded by telling him an anecdote of me being in Saudi Arabia, and they know the term hoodoo. They did not recognize
You ain't got to get into detail about it.
Yeah, I was just explaining what it has occurred, just in case.
It don't require no detail, yo. It's just as factual as the 3 little pigs.
Oh, okay, beautiful. In that case,
So Wale, are you a Kemetic Abo Sun Eater?
you already know what I am, Sabio. Quit playing.
Nah, I'm because Heru Da Guru is a Kemetic Abo Sun Eater.
Is that what he told you?
Yes, that also knows that voodoo or hoodoo was in Egypt.
So what did I tell you?
So I'm just trying to figure out: have you became a Kemetic Abo Sun Eater?
Sabio, I am what I am. The last time I told you repeatedly what I am.
So you're an Abo Oriental. So you're an Abo Oriental. You're not Kemetic. You're just trying to push things into Kemet that doesn't belong in it. Okay, cool. I got
tell you again, my youth, is this. I am an immortal being enjoying a mortal experience. That's what I am. That doesn't change for you and no other conversation. What is.
Creature feature featuring Wale.
Thank you for the clarification, Wale. For the idiot in the chat who's always trolling me, the weak ass Hebrew nigga that's scared to hit the chat panel, Chaz, you bitch ass nigga, I needed clarification. Bitch ass nigga. Now go tell your fake God on me.
Well, all right.
Hey man, this guy is crazy, man.
I just like to point
Hey, you
out.
got the map, Heru. You got the map for the man.
Man, I've been showing it for about 10 minutes. I'm about to shut them down and go handle me some business, but you know.
You finna jump back on Sanchez's channel?
Show the map, man, before you go.
I got things to do. I do my own content.
The day is over.
Show the map before you go, man.
Listen, I fuck with Miz, man, because I fuck with his channel. Some of y'all.
Excuse me, could you please show the map, sir?
There's a few of y'all kind of. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Show the map.
Hit that share my screen. Hit it.
Yeah, hit the share my screen, brother.
I did.
There you go. Make it happen.
Try it again.
All right, I'm gonna have to stop.
Share my screen.
There we go.
Share my screen. Share my screen. So I can embarrass our dumb asses. Share my screen. Yeah, share my screen. I bet y'all won't share. I bet y'all won't share this footage. I double dog dare you.
All right.
Y'all see my screen?
No.
I don't see it. I'm looking intently. I want to see it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Something's happening.
Here we go.
Now what's going on? Right. Ask your questions, Truth.
I just want to know what map this is, first of all. What am I looking at?
Okay, this is the 1452 map, old antique African map. I just started with this one because I just like the way this one show how Nubia, which
could you zoom in a smidge?
We've believe Nubia migrated to Kemet in Egypt through this route and started Egypt, and also migrated along this coast at the top, which started Carthage, who we believe should have defeated Rome, but didn't quite do it. I wish it would have happened. It would have been a different world. But this pink area is primarily Kemet. Okay. Now, this little passageway, they kind of got through and they migrated over here. Okay.
What little passageway is that you're referring to? That could be a mountain range.
It is. It's a passageway through the mountain range.
Oh.
But neither we ain't finna get in all the super details of a map old 1,000 years ago. They'll smoke.
Yeah.
Hey, Truth, while they don't block, man.
Another map. I'm just gonna make this quick.
It's like El Paso. We've been through El Paso.
Okay, see, this is another map.
What map are we looking at? I'd like to know the dates.
Right, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go back. This is Library of Princeton.
I've been on site before. Rare maps.
1585. Okay. So this particular map, I just went to 1737.
Right.
You can just go. You can go throughout the years and see how the name changed.
What name? Where was Negro land on any of the maps you put up?
Africa, how they carved it up. I just get a real quick clip of. Here is Negro land. Negro land. Now he's claiming that's desert, but this is the Sahara Desert, which was named Sahara. Okay, and then you have another part. This Barbaria now is up here. Okay, so we still had Nubia, which was the cedar of Egypt. And the fact is, this region, Desert of Zeth, and there's a lake here. So there will be a way to pass through from Nubia, through this lake, all the way to Negro land, all the way down here to the West Africans or the Nigerians.
When you're finished, can I get another hand?
Okay, for example, they call this the Barbarians. Okay. Right.
Actually, that says desert in front of it. You realize?
I know it, but if you when you see the other maps, you'll see it's a people that they call Barbaria. It wasn't just that. It wasn't just desert. You're gonna see some towns and a lot of little maps on it.
Where does the term Berber come from?
I ain't going in order because this ain't no presentation I had ready, but I'm just letting y'all see it. Negro, R-E, Negrita. This is a land in the middle of Africa that is present day Niger and Nigeria. Hold on, let's go back. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all, let's do a quick little reference here. Let's just type some of the meaning of some of these words in Latin. Negrita, black. Oh, okay, it means black. Negri, black still, huh? Okay, Negritarum, black people. with the rum on it. Is that where they get rum from? With the people part? Negriti. Blackness. Negritia. Blackness again. Negrido, negror, negritudo, negritia. So, and you got to be honest with yourself. When looking at these maps, and they come here and see the people here, and these people must already be saying a sound that sounded similar to nigger, or negro, a nigger. Because think about it, the people, we are the Negroes. Imagine the king of Negro land. Let's be honest. How do we know that this is a created word in the Latin text based on it being given to them? Just imagine you're a white explorer and you went down through Nubia on that little lake we talked about here. Where is it? Is this the map? Yeah, here is the map of Nubia. Imagine you traveling down the Nile using Explorer. You trek across this little bit of land and you run across this lake and you travel down and meet the Negro land. How do we know that these Negroes say, we are the Negroes? Welcome here to Negro land. You don't think they would have copied that same word or that same sound and took it back to Italy, France, Europe, wherever this white man came from, and said, hey, there's the Negro people, Negro, or however the different little pronunciations would be. But they didn't just pick the word out of the blue and said Negro is a bad word. This word been a word, and they found the word when they came here in Africa. There's no way they would have came up with Negro. That word didn't exist in the Latin tongue until they met the Negroes. Okay, you better make sense out of this shit and stop playing with yourself. Let's go back to, let's say 1710.
Okay, different map.
Now you see how it's called Ethiopia.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't an Ethiopia on a previous map.
It wasn't an Ethiopia in the 4th century.
Could you scroll down, please? Wait. Could you scroll down?
Look, let's go back.
Okay.
Let's go back. It was moved over a little bit.
But it's there, right?
Upper interior Ethiopia, spelled Ethiopia right here. A little bit below.
But whose map are we looking at?
We're looking at just ancient maps. This is hold on, this map is there. It'll tell you the little history of the map. John Macias, African Secondum Legitimists, projectionists. You can go and read this.
You're doing a good job.
Read this.
You're doing a good job.
Read this.
You're doing a good job. Go ahead.
I'm not doing no presentation. Y'all I just told you Negro been a word that
No, I was looking for Negro land.
Negriti.
Yeah, Negro land.
Different kind of little black people that they called when they ran across it.
But
no, it was actually from the Latin Negro. And
but
they was describing the river because when they got to the river, it was black as hell.
Right there, go the one he had where he said Negrita, Negritano. The first word was terra, which means land, and then they named the land Negritato or something.
They clearly had Nubia, Ethiopia, Zulu Nation. They had all these different names.
Oh, they had the Zulu Nation, really? Could you show us the ancient map with the Zulu Nation?
Right here, hold on.
Can you show us the ancient map with the Zulu Nation, please?
Down here in Africa. Well, this ain't ancient. This was more Middle East.
Moses clear.
Zulu Empire, Mutapa, Malawi. You had the Kazimba Kingdom, Lunda Empire, Nagola Kingdom, Congo, Matamba, Cuba Federation. You think that's made up? Anybody?
What is made up? What are you
I'm
talking about?
just saying any of these names and these divisions of these people. Ghana, Mali Empire over here.
You realize that these are happening during different time periods, right?
Yeah, I understand. But listen, when I'm actually going through a whole study of how the names change over time.
Okay.
Right? All I was making a point of was one specific word, and we weren't going through no presentation right now.
Yeah, which one was? I didn't see Negro
The
Land.
Negro. Okay, I was gonna get to the Negro.
Yeah, Negro Land. That's one we was
Said
looking
it
for.
in Latin.
No, it was the one in the map where they labeled it Negro Land instead of Negrito and Negrata or whatever.
Yeah, they got that.
How come we can't see it on that map right there, on the one with where all the tribes was? How come we did not see? No. If you go back to the one with all the tribes, we did see Negro Land. We seen a bunch of different tribes. You saw the Zulu Empire, the Oyo Empire.
You saw the Zulu Empire too. Interesting.
No, I did.
Zulu Empire too. Interesting.
No, I did.
Zulu Empire too. Interesting.
No, I didn't. No. I meant to say the Mali Empire. I didn't see the Zulu. I didn't see the Zulu. I didn't see the Zulu. I meant to say the Ghana, the Mali, we saw those empires. So can we see the Negro Empire on that map?
This is
on this.
Yeah.
Can we see the Negro Empire anywhere on this map? On this map?
Oh, you mean Negrito?
Yeah,
No,
where's that at? Or Negro Land anywhere on this map? Can we see that anywhere on this map?
Somewhere right in here, and you don't see it. Nope.
You're circling the whole map, brother.
No, the middle.
But I'm confused. What's the argument?
We're looking for Negro Land.
Negro Land, yeah. I'm looking for Negro Land on that map.
From white people or from what Africans called it?
From Africans calling it that.
Whomever, we can deal with it once we find it.
I ain't say no. I ain't say that.
Yes, you did. You said Negro Land.
All
That's
I'm
what you
saying
said.
is this
You
word.
said the maps had Negro Land on it. Actually, there is one.
The map right here. I got the map.
Here it is right there. Boom. There you go. You already got it right there.
So what is that?
I just said one exists. Are you listening? Now let's get into it. Where did that Negro Land come from?
These are all these Europeans labeling what they're seeing and what they're categorizing the people as.
That's why colonization got to be taught a certain way. Because
I'm not. All I'm saying is.
Now I'm saying that the truth. That's why I be
no. This argument started with Lance claiming that they were all the same people, and the Sumerians over here, where Arab at, this Arabia, were the same. I said, no, bro. I said Africa had a bunch of different type of Africans in its land, and these people over here were not the same, and they invaded time after time. That's all I was saying. And I was like, Negro or the Negro, that word is not really a bad word. It was a group of blacks that these white people labeled. That's their language, obviously, but they were just a type of nigga. Not that, oh, it's bad, it's a bad word, it's a derogatory word. No, it was one of us. That's all I was saying, though. But anyway, I'm done with the shit, though.
Thanks, man. That was beautiful.
But y'all can do your own study and conclusion, because it will draw some information from what they saw in their explanation, why the names changed to what they changed, and all of a sudden it's an interesting point. Why was the Negro Land? It's on there in that link, Princeton link you can go to.
That's why we be doing it publicly, bro. Because sometimes some of us are stupid and have the the intelligence of a doornail, and without a hammer, it's just a fucking doornail laying on the floor. So help these people out sometimes, man. You're like, look, bro, No, you read it wrong. You read it backwards. No, read it again. Especially when dealing with lands. What's goody, y'all? Praise Jesus Fridays, baby.
So the people of Egypt were not Negroes. We're clear about that, right?
Well, they were kind of close to the Niger, the West Africa, because maybe that is who they are. Maybe they are the first ones, and these West African claim they the first one got snatched over, right? So you clear what that could be kind of close to West Africa. It is present day Niger and Nigeria. It ain't no coincidence that those country names similar to nigger.
What?
Excuse me?
Come on, B. Did he just make the Wale comment truth? Did he just hit it with the Wale remix?
I'm trying to just follow along at this point, brother. Trying to just follow along.
Matter of fact, if you really study them maps right in that little corner of West Africa, Guinea, you'll see some reference to a town called the Tribe of Judah.
Oh, there we go. Come
on. Damn.
I'm just saying.
When the funk hits the fan.
I just saw a reference. I don't know if it's true. It's a reference.
You know it's true because you brought it up and you believe it.
Damn, you took all this time to get to that, bro. You should have started with that.
I don't believe in the Tribe of Judah, though. I could tell you where it got stolen for Kemet. The sounds and all for it. I'll give you a link for that.
It got stolen from Kemet.
I be telling them all the time, my dude. The Star David, the King David of the Bible, never even heard of that star or saw it in his life. He don't know nothing about that star. They just started using that in the 1800s.
Oh, you talking about
the so-called Star of David, like they go way back. They don't go way back.
Hey, Wale, can I show you something? Deb, can I share my
screen?
Man. Sure, let's make this interesting right here.
So we're black Egyptians. More.
We're black Egyptian Abo sun eaters. Q.
Okay, so on the for real.
Hey, yo.
I was explaining that the Egyptian thing was a commodity-driven incident. The people weren't from Egypt. People went to Egypt.
Like Atlanta.
Like New York, more or less, because people were coming from outside of the continent.
Like
people
Atlanta.
were coming from...
Like you got people that's from New York. Nobody from Atlanta.
Okay, I don't know. Because I know people from Atlanta, so... What can I tell you?
So, is my screen sharing?
Sure, you're right.
Yo, Q, I don't know if you saw this one. All right, can you see it?
Now you see it. Oh, yeah, I see it. Hold up.
Okay, so let's just blow this out the water because Wale is right, but I don't know if people know. So this 6 points is a brewer's star. Let me see if I can get the picture. This is actually a medieval picture of a beer brewer. You see what's in the corner up here? Now let's read it. That's the Star of David, right? So let's read it.
That's what they call it.
Listen, it's a brewer star. I'm giving you your credit here. It says, look, the beer star or brewer star, the 6-pointed brewer star, identical to the Jewish Star of David, actually has its roots in alchemy. Enclosed below is a diagram of Haas Kessler, former Hugh brewery master, illustrating the component parts of the brewer star, yada, yada, yada. These are elements, as y'all can see, that are for whatever the making of the beer. So the people who were making the beer in ancient times were these Jewish brewers because it was a trade guild that they did it, right? And so
they say Jewish in there. I don't see that.
Okay, well, no problem.
I saw Christian just now, but I don't see Jewish.
Okay, hold on. I got you. I just read it, didn't I? Here you go. I'm going to search for it while
But look how it has fire, air, water, and earth. Balance, the supreme one. His own document here proves fire, air, water, earth. the great balance. It's gonna come slap you in the face.
JEW.
No, I'm just saying. In this,
Look, Wale, first in the Jewish Star of David. That's one.
identical to the Jewish, yeah.
Right? And then over here, I'm showing you the shield here. And this is the guilds. These are the craft guilds. Now, these aren't all Jewish, to your point, but these are craft guilds. These particular craft guilds were only afforded to Christians, but the Jews are also making beer. Okay, I just want to be clear about that. So when you see this shield like this, these are Christian craft guilds. So when you see them, the Mason of the compass and square.
I just wanted to take a quick look. I already knew this, but I just wanted to go to Wikipedia just to get a quick look. Okay, history of the beer. Mesopotamia, Egypt, Mesopotamia. Listen, they're never going to get Egypt credit for being the original source because they know it's the original source. But wouldn't it be fair to say if we got a good argument, if we're telling you it all come from Kemet, Nubian Kemet, and beer was made in Kemet, and this Star of David is a figment and a falsification or a alteration of the story of the star Heru Da Guru and Heru Behudet, the son of Ra. There will be a new star seen soon, and they may have been referring to that. Okay, but why you think the brewer who's got this star, he learned this information, the alchemy, from Kemet? And it's gonna always point back to that, buddy.
That's what you're looking at with it. The Mason compass and square is a symbol of a craft guild. So is this particular star of the craft guild. But this was in use, to your point where I was trying to back it up, before the Jews start using this as their symbol.
And calling it the Star of David.
Yes. And so then you're going to see older, like this, older brewers. And if you look at the beer, what you call it, you see the Jewish symbol right there. Star of David or the brewer's shield. Right? So to your point, I just wanted to say that you were right about that. Like that wasn't one of their main symbols initially.
You telling me that this tattoo I got of the Star of David, I should have never gotten it?
It says that, hey, I'm a drunk.
It's like hey. That's beautiful, man. Thank you.
Pseudo ignorant and full of pride. Yep, that pretty much sums up the community.
And truth, I learned that from a whole different angle. Ain't have nothing to do with all that stuff. I learned it from, you see, it was used as sigils to represent certain elements and stuff like that. So yes. I learned of it when I was at the university and studying voodoo, and they were teaching elemental science and sigils, science and sigils.
That's the University of Voodoo.
You heard what Q, he mentioned it before.
Elisha Shango Mima.
I'm sorry. What did he just say?
Elisha Shango Mima.
What you say about my mother?
Is that the name of the school? I don't know what just happened. You just cursed me out.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Extension University. In Miami, Florida.
Hold up, this sounds like some nature boy shit. Hold up.
If that's what I mean. We had people come in from all over as instructors and tutors and what do you call it? What do they call that stuff when you come in and make a presentations and all that stuff?
Teacher?
All of that, man. They came in from different spots around, as far as I know, the world. Because I didn't know them all. You know what I mean? They say, oh, such and such is here today. You'll be dealing with this.
Hoodoo, Akon ancestral religion in North America. Although it's not directly for Kemet, it is Hoodoo is specifically the ancestral religion of Akon people from the region of the contemporary Ghana and Ivory Coast, West Africa, Africite, preserved in our spirit genetic blood circles for over 300 years in North America to this day. Moreover, Hoodoo as Akon ancestral religion is a direct incarnation of our ancestral religion of ancient Kemet and ancient Kemet, Nubia and Egypt, preserved unbroken for a millennium. Hoodoo is not an amalgamation of various African traditions combined with pseudo-Native Americanism and or European pseudo-occultism. What's up, man? I'm gonna go ahead and back my brother up, my Kemet brother. If y'all want to know about the hoodoo traditions and want to learn some of the ritual practices, determine your bloodline, your spiritual, right? Un momento. Un momento. Hoodoo, you can watch this video in the Akon tradition, Akon religion in North America. There we go. There we go. We got it. I didn't make it to this one. June 4th, June 12th. They went to tour Kemet and Kemet. We had a tour of ancient Nubia. This is off of next year. I'll try. I am definitely gonna try. November 11th, the year 13,024. That's past all. Should be updating the information soon on new dates or whatever.
Q just mad because he couldn't put that in his curriculum. I saw, you know how he gets some time about it.
Yeah, but there's a young woman on YouTube, actually. I don't remember her name exactly, but she also studies Kemetian information. The same understanding that we do as a science, because that's how she understands it the same way. And she was formally taught. Usually when people are formally taught, they recognize it as a science. When they're informally taught, they're out there talking about spirituality and trying to grasp at straws and using a lot of Christian terminology and stuff. Usually they're not formally taught. And the instincts and the whatever that is, you know, the instincts and the intuition and stuff is great in them because they have a lot of, you know, connectivity, but they're just not formally taught. And so they usually don't see it as a science in the same way. Anyway, that's been my experience.
Q, did you find what you were looking for yet, brother?
Yeah, I did, but I gotta wait till the end of the summer to make an appointment. We talking about the hair club people?
No, shut up, man. I thought you was looking for Voodoo University.
Oh no, I was looking at.
Oh, you're not gonna find that in there.
My bad.
Now you're looking for go be mine.
She's like 50 Cent the transplant. My bad.
But that guy, Kemetic something, I forget his name, Kemetic something. That dude, awesome. He does this. See, I learned how to make paper on YouTube. I learned how to change something in my vehicle on YouTube. Two things on my vehicle. How to fix them and stuff. I learned how to fix my sewing machine on YouTube. So when I first came to YouTube, I was learning stuff. I didn't I didn't come on
I used to
YouTube.
make money in the first one, loading people's phone on iPhones before they knew how to. I used to go to iTunes to get the music on that first.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube showed me that. I said, "Oh, everybody in the hood ain't know what they were doing because they behind. Our hood a little step behind on technology." And I was popping them. $20 a pop, $30, whatever you want. Boy, I got a playlist for you.
That's what I be telling people. There's no excuse to not know anything.
Know nothing. You're right. But they dumber though. It's getting worse.
Oh, there's definitely reasons. It may not be an excuse, but there's definitely reasons. Shout out my man, brother Sanchez, Rod Hayes, Cowcat.
We forgot to drink the sun, Q.
I don't
they gonna mess
New
with
Yorker.
about
I just want you to know that's really Ayo. I can't even.
I drink the sun.
Can't even allow
Almighty
that.
Ra.
True.
Shines
How
through
do
my
you hear
body.
Just,
let me ask you a question. You understand the phone technology, right? Radio wave technology, lights, information. Do you know the sun reach out and touches you every day with information for you? That beam of light is a continuous beam of light from all the way wherever you want to say it's from. If you're a flat earther or if you're a globe earther, it doesn't matter. The sun reaches out and touches you with light information every day. If you listening to it, you'll be in court.
Now that's a Ayo.
Hold on, boy. I don't even want to. I don't understand how y'all don't see it. It's right in your eyes.
They be telling people too, you got to get your vitamin D, and I think that's right.
No, the white people don't want them. They say get your sun blocked. Block the sun. No, I'm just joking with you.
One of my girls had just started that thing about becoming a nurse, and she said, came home one day, she said, they say most of the country is vitamin D deficient. Where do you get vitamin D from? The sun. I was like, get out of here. So they've told people not to go in the sun, convincing them away from the sun. And that's where they need to get one of the nutritional things from. And the sun killed germs too. I found that out during COVID.
Oh, man. Listen,
yeah, you put your clothes to dry.
Now, if they really wanted some receipts and some resources and share screens, we can get busy. It's a little too late for that because I got trapped. Like I said,
but hey, Rue, y'all do know they sell tanning oil, right? They're not really trying to tell you stay out the sun if they selling you tanning oil.
I saw a video on the tanning oil.
More the sun.
I saw the thing on the tanning oil, and the tanning oil under an infrared light is black. Even though when it comes out of the tube and they rub it on their face, it appears to be white. But when they go under infrared light, it is actually black, and they putting on black face that appears white in natural light.
See, that's
why they don't block. Why they do not block. That's what I'm talking about. You gonna go to round 30. Pause.
The duality. It's always funny. Listen, in your eyes, go look in the mirror and go look at your eyeballs. You'll see the great sun Amen and the great sun Amenet sitting in blackness of space. The great God Amen and the great goddess Amenet planted it on its beam. It's in you. Go look in the mirror. You'll see those signs floating in your eyes in space.
So it's a God in my eye right now. Hey, get the hell out of my eye. I got shit to do.
You are that God. And a reminder from the great God and goddess.
Fire, son. Word, fire, bro. That's a fact. Son, I was about to ask you like the Lakers or something. This is fire, son. The Rams, everything, son. I'm like, damn, son. You can tell you put your money in there.
You know what put me on was a concept called the Essenes. Have you heard of that concept, the Essenes?
I heard of cocaine.
Oh, okay. I just thought I'd check, see if anyone was familiar with that concept. of the Essenes.
Well, how you spell it?
How did the Essenes from the Qumran caves and the Dead Sea Scroll, what do the Dead Sea Scroll writers have to do with any of this, Wale?
Cocaine.
Cocaine, that's it. The Essenes.
A lot of the elders from the 80s, when they was writing their stuff down, Troop was around. Troop was used to running numbers for some of these old from the elders that's from today. Troop was running numbers for them. Yeah, they were doing coke on all of these Egypt books, man.
I heard Egypt was wild, man.
Mad parties, bro.
I heard.
There are several scientific studies that supports this evidence of Egypt trading with South America cocoa leaves and had cocaine in their mummies and blood. Then we got another one here. Hold on.
I heard Egypt wilder than that, man. I was like, damn, I ain't know all this. Egypt was something else, man.
No, that's why I was at a time machine to go back there and see what it was really like. Who been there?
Egypt, you remember Cuba before Castro? Egypt was like Cuba before Castro, baby.
Like
everything was going on in Cuba before Castro.
I don't think y'all understand. I'm throwing all the books away. We don't need them anymore. The sun is evident.
The sun is evident. That's a
damn cute. You got another person that say books aren't necessary.
They all been tainted.
That's what I said too. But, you know,
fictional God. The Quran is not a holy book. It is inspired. In the language of Kemet, the term dua means worship. Tua Ra thus means worship of Ra. This is a title of many compositions written in Kemet by Afura Kanu, Afurai Kaitnu, for thousands of years. Tua Ra, or the worship of Ra, was corrupted by the whites into Torah and used as a title for a series of written plagiarisms and perversions describing the whites' false philosophy and worship of their fictional God. The Quran is not a holy book. It is the inspired and worship of their fictional God. The Quran is not a holy book. It is not divinely inspired. The Quran is a series of perverted fragments from ancient writings of Kemet. The term ku or aku in the language of Kemet has been used for thousands and thousands of years in Kemet to describe illumination, wisdom, divine intelligence. The ancestral spirits are thus called aku, meaning the illuminated or shining ones, or those who have embraced and exude divine wisdom. The whites and their offspring use the title Ku-Ra, or divine wisdom of the Creator, and corrupted it into Quran. This is why they call the Quran the Book of Wisdom. It is a series of plagiarisms and perversions describing the whites' false philosophy and worship of their fictional God. It's fully inspired. The Vedas are a series of perverted fragments from the ancient writings of Kemet. Veda is from the root Ved, meaning to know. Veda is also pronounced Beda, which is a variation of Buddha, the corrupted form of the name Ptah. It is through Ptah that we come to know who we are, or come to realize Nukpanu. The whites took the name of the god Ptah, which was also pronounced Futah, and used it to name their various writings Veda or Veda. The Vedas are a series of plagiarisms and perversions describing the whites' false philosophy and worship of their fictional gods and goddesses. Ra and Ra'et, the creator and creatress in creation, who function together as the great spirit in creation, are the divine living energy moving through all things, giving life, movement to all things. The whites and their offspring attempt
to do it so the children can have some reference points, because they don't believe what you say.
We're being a little comical with our talking now. We adult. This is an adult advanced conversation now. Yes, don't try it.
Nah, y'all not been y'all. This is for the adults on the channel. This is an adult conversation. For YouTube, this isn't an adult conversation. For YouTube, this is not an adult conversation.
The Bible, the Quran, these religious books that they're arguing over. That's what I mean when I say throw all the books away.
Okay. Be more specific.
Okay,
Be more specific.
We advanced though here. We don't have to.
No, you know. Sometimes you do, because there are other people who will join this panel that will say reading has made you stupid.
Hey, it ain't our fault they walked up on advanced class. Sometimes we be talking advanced subjects.
So when you say that, about books, you have to be clear.
Don't dumb it down. What do you mean dumb it down? You want us to dumb it down for your audience now? I'm just joking, man.
Now I recognize you. Okay, my man, Heru Da Guru.
I just be fucking with y'all, man. I love y'all, boy.
My love. Life is good. Yeah.
With that being said, I'm going back to being a Rastafarian Catholic.
Catholic
What is that?
I know a Rastafari.
That's really the Ethiopians, ain't it?
I know a Buddhist Rastafarian. A Rastafarian Buddhist.
Because I when I start listening to rap, I used to listen to number reggae. So I kind of got a lot of into their little Rastafari, and I said, well, damn, they really praising Rastafari, Selassie, this king of Ethiopia, almost in the same sense of how Egypt felt they kings were the god of the earth and appointed ruler of the earth, Melchizedek, etc. So is that what they is? Is that what that is, Rastafarian Catholic? Or you just saying that like a jokery?
All the same shit to an atheist.
Oh, you were. That's right. I went in your channel all night. I said, well, I don't feel like discussing. I can't watch him tonight. I can't feel like discussing him.
You just found out he was an atheist?
Last night, yeah.
Who, me?
So you gonna say he have a lot of hate in his heart too?
I'm new to this channel. I'm really new.
So you saying he have a lot of hate in his heart?
Like me?
No, what I'm saying, it ain't automatic. I ain't saying.
Oh, now it ain't automatic, huh?
No, hold on.
Facts.
It's always the supreme.
Facts.
It's always the supreme.
Facts. Always will be the supreme. Always will be the supreme. Always will be the supreme.
Are you referring to me? Hold on, are you?
Yeah, I'm referring to you. Yeah.
When I said, I'm finna repeat the statement. When I was saying the dude had hate because he denied God.
Yeah.
Okay. All I'm saying is that it allows you susceptible to the hate too. You know, I ain't saying it's automatic. Just because you deny God, you're gonna be hateful. That's not what I'm saying. So that's why I want to clarify with you.
That shit don't make no sense either.
Don't make no sense.
No, it do.
No, it don't, because there's 18,000. There's over 18,000 gods. And hold on there, bro. And I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell me why I'm hateful to to the one God that you worship. But there's 18,000 gods. You see, there's people in the chat right now that worship Allah. There's people in there who worship Yahweh and Jesus Christ. And there's some people in the world who worship the Hindu God. There's some people who gods we don't even know who it is. The people on North Sydney Island, they got a God probably, and we don't know who it is.
Yeah.
So which out of these 18,000 gods do I hate?
No, I'm basing it on your actions and your mouth. Got nothing to do with the God. And then I just made that reference. I said, oh, you don't believe in God. So yeah, I could see why you're more susceptible to this hate that you are. And I don't know why you got it. It's you though. Listen how you're the only one that act the way you act right now on the ground. It's apparent. So if you can't see it,
so can you ask me? Can you answer the question and quit trying to tell me? Just answer what I asked. Which one of those 18,000 gods do I hate?
They don't have nothing to do with the God. Your hate is evident in your actions, in your mouth.
Again, I don't have any hate for any person in this world. I don't know you to hate you.
Okay.
What I hate is idiocy.
Okay.
I have a right to dislike idiocy and people saying idiotic things. I have a right to do that.
I got you.
Especially on a channel that pushes science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Amplitude of that hate.
So again, all I want to know is which one of those 18,000 gods do I hate?
Man, I don't even know what you're talking about these 18,000. I said.
So quit saying I hate. So quit saying me denying God makes me susceptible to hate. As if I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Okay.
If you can't tell me which God I'm denying, and there's over 18,000, I don't need you to just keep making statements at me. Which one? Which one? So which one? Zeus, the king of Zeus, Thor, Allah, Yahweh. So now it's just choose a God.
They all live under the supreme.
At this point, it's all what you feel. It's all what makes you feel good.
No one great God though.
No, it isn't. It's all whatever makes you and the next person feel good. There's a Hebrew Israelite in the chat named Chaz. He would tell you that the God that you worship is not the God that he worshiped. I want you to pay attention. There's a Hebrew.
Why ain't had no mama? Why ain't had no daddy? Damn, my mom and daddy. I just on this earth.
Bro, I'm not denying my mama and daddy.
I'm just saying.
My mom and daddy exist. So I need you. I need you to pay attention. There's a Hebrew Israelite in the chat that worship Yahweh.
I don't care which God you believe in. We know it is one.
No, we don't.
You can't even explain the star out of nothing. Oh no, it's not nothing. It's chemical. It's electrical charge. But where? The supreme aliveness. You say, I'm alive. How did you get alive?
So your again.
Parent, and then your parent. And then it's going to go all the way back until you get to the supreme being. Because you cannot get away from it. You can go to the grandparent, to the great-grandparent, to the great-grandparent, and on and on and on until you get to a point it's a supreme being that's always been there. And you can't deny it.
I can't deny it. I can't deny it. And the reason
out of you.
And the reason I'm going to deny it is because everybody can say, "Hold on, bro. Hey, Ru, can I speak? Can I speak? Cool? Because you just no, you don't. Stop talking at me. Talk to me, not at me. Talk with me, not at me. Big difference between those statements, and maybe you'll catch them when you settle down or you catch up. But again, you can't tell me that there's a God that you believe in, and then there's another person in the chat that telling me the God that they believe in is the God that I need to believe in. These are all. Hold on, bro. Can I finish my thought? Can I finish my thought? Can I?
See, that's why you're limited. You can't.
Can I finish my thought? Can I finish my thought?
Go ahead. You're just using this I can't.
Can I finish my thought?
Yes, you can.
So again, I'm not going to sit here and accept your faulty premise that there's a supreme being that could be Lisa the rainbow giraffe because somebody made Lisa the rainbow giraffe the supreme being that we don't know about, but somebody just made it up. You can make up anything, as did the people in Egypt, the people in Sumer, the people in Nigeria, the people in Australia, the Native Americans. They all made up their gods. They all can be right, but they all can be wrong.
They all wanted to make a name for it.
They all can't be right. They all listen. You're missing it. You're missing it. They all can't be right, but they all can be wrong. They all can't be right, but they all can be wrong. So yes, it does. Yes, it actually does. That is the key. That is the key to this argument about your subjective gods. So this is the key about your subjective gods.
No, it ain't about no.
Anybody can make up anything.
Don't even
and say it's God.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does. Because at one time there was people in Egypt who worshipped alligators. Sobek. The goddess. So look up Sobek. Look up the god Sobek and see if people didn't worship the god Sobek. Listen, man. People worship everything. So if Sobek ain't God, then I don't know what to tell you.
See, you know why you saying that? Because you're really a Bible believer. So you really think God is a jealous God. And you know those things will make God mad. See how the Bible is ingrained in the people? And they don't even know it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I was just talking about Sobek.
You believe in the Bible, and
I was just talking about Sobek.
I just identify who you.
I was just talking about Sobek.
No, you told yourself though.
I was talking about Sobek.
Okay, I understand.
And again, you can't tell me what I believe in. Okay. And I told you I'm an anti-theist.
I believe that.
All gods are man-made constructs. Okay. All of them. From Yahweh to the one that you believe in.
You know why though? Because the supreme being live in all those men. And they all have a perspective of what God would be. And God is all infinite. So it will be all those things. Who would be wrong other than the ones who cause hurt and hate upon the people? So you can believe in whatever God you want. There's no jealous God and all that. It's all the supreme being. Stop all this arguments and this fighting among. You want to be right. Is my God right? No, the ancient Africans knew the science all came from the same source. Split itself into one great God, and they have children, and it went on and on. Just like you got children and you pass your bloodline on and on. Come on, man. Stop.
So again, until you show me that there's a God that split itself into two different beings, I'm not going to accept that faulty premise. You can say that all the time. You can say that as much as you want. Until you show me that, it's not going to happen.
You believe in science?
I don't believe in science. I trust science.
Okay. They say it was a single cell molecule split itself into two. You believe in that process?
And until something better comes along. Listen, can I give you my answer? I don't need you to answer for me.
Okay.
So until something better comes along and disproves that is what I'm rolling with. And nothing came along to disprove that.
Because it is the same process the supreme being did. And it is the same process when geological life forms mate and have biological life forms. That was happening.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
yeah.
So
Wait, excuse me.
I told you,
Geological life forms made it.
geological.
So
Rocks.
rocks have sex.
Rocks had sex.
Bearing the range that get propagated, the click was eventually reproduces by breaking into fragments. What does that say? The clay crystal eventually reproduces by breaking into fragments, each of which can now pass on the pattern. What? So that's just one example of science finally catching up now. Hold on. It's not our fault they're behind. I got some more sources. One momento, por favor.
People need to slow the hell down. This man just said rocks had sex.
No, see, y'all looking at sex in a perverted manner. Reproduction.
Geological.
Reproduction.
Geological life forms.
How do rocks reproduce? How do rocks reproduce?
Minerals reproduce. Go look it up. Crystals reproduce.
Yeah, you need to be telling him to pass the mic. The nigga that believes all God, Chad, you weak ass nigga.
Now I ain't gonna talk Drip Lord them man. He the MVP today. He showed me why I got fired. Some information I ain't even know about.
Talking about rocks.
The coon.
Geological life forms.
Anyway, I ain't trying to make you believe it. I'm just giving you some signs. You can take it where you want to take it. The earth is
put them up on game, right?
That's a living being.
These bandwagon riders, these dick riding niggas in the chat, something special.
See, that's hate. See, that's hate out your mouth. But you don't know what's hate. Okay, the chat got a disagreement. But all that dick riding and shit, you don't want to hear that shit? Hateful ass nigga.
Yeah, I hate idiots. I hate idiots, and I hate stupid people that come up here that say shit like you. You right. You right.
He crossing.
You right. I hate niggas that come up here and make up shit and think that they can say anything. I hate niggas like you. You right. I hate niggas like you.
Oh my.
I hate niggas like you. Niggas that think they can say anything and get away with it.
Always on me.
You and Wale and Lance are the only idiots, are the only one that think they can get up here and make up shit. And
the thing is, I'm not gonna do the research for you. I'll point you in the direction. In the 1970s, chemist James Lovelock and microbiologist Lynn Margulis put forth a bold theory. The earth is a giant living organism. When a mammal's hot, it sweats to cool itself off. If you nick your skin with a knife, the skin will scab and heal. Just do a quick search and you can make your own conclusions. The truth won't hide. Hold on. Fast forward a little bit. Now we have a hypothesis that the earth is living. That was the 1970s. Simply put, it says the earth is a living system. We already know that as the ancient Kemetic knowledge. But we gotta, I guess, get scientists to agree. Because our brethren won't agree with us. They believe in the... I'm not gonna say it on this one. But they believe in those guys, and they don't believe in their ancient guys and their ancient wisdom. The sun is alive, and why that matters. This is Charles Eisenstein. Now, I haven't read this, and I don't even know what he got to say. But just to let you know, you guys haven't done any research to dispute us. And I'm going to say us because I agree with what Charles Eisenstein article title says. And I do agree with that. the sun is alive and why that matters, meaning it matters. And he's going to give you the reasons why it matters. Now, I don't know the reasoning when the modern mind tends to grapple with the animistic concepts like the sun is alive. The first impulse is to dismiss them as a superstitious fancy. I agree with you, boy. Thankfully, many of us recognize the cultural imperialistic tone of that dismissal. No, sir. Most of us don't realize that, unfortunately. But anyway, you know what? I will read this article because it's interesting to me. Copy link. Alright. I will read this article. I don't got time to do it now because I'm going through. I'm clipping this shit to the video. Look at that almighty Ra. You see that? That's a living being. You can't tell me that's not a living being. Look at that. Ooh, it gives me chills right now. Understanding the magnetic sun. You know. He probably got some good information on him. But they go to the URL, charleseisenstein.substack.com. Go to the site, man. Go to the site. Fear of a living planet. What? Can I comment? Is 100 correct? The sun is also great God and the true Christ. Nah, not true Christ. But we won't get too religious. Post it. Create your profile. I don't got no profile. Who's this? You know what? I will. Heru. Amin Ra. Handle, tiger handle. Heru. Amin Ra. Author. And coach. Studio on live. Please don't make me go do nothing. If you do, I'm not joining. Alright. Boom. I'm a part of the community. I might share my content.
Supposed to just ride, and we supposed to just roll with their stupid ass premises.
We the only one, boy. We is mighty full. We the
y'all the only motherfuckers that come up here and make up shit all day.
That boy give us a trophy.
Pyramids in Utah.
Only one.
Pyramids in China. The fuck?
You don't want to look for that. That's confirmation.
Geological life forms. Geological life forms. Geological life forms. Come on, bro. Stop making shit up.
That word's confirmation bias. When you won't look for the information that would disprove you.
Well, I actually have looked for the. I actually have looked for the pyramids in Utah. I didn't find them.
Look, country boy.
Yeah.
He ain't even old enough to have these debates, really.
Yeah, I'm 3 years younger than you.
He ain't got enough knowledge, really.
I'm 3 years younger than you, and I'm way more studied than you are.
Young man, you all
I'm
right?
way more studied than you are, little bruh. Please calm down.
Yeah, you bro. Boy, you know.
So, anybody see any good movies lately?
Yep, I just watched Equalizer 3 for the third time. Equalizer 3 for the third time.
I can't even watch movies no more.
What's the matter?
When he was over there in Altamonte.
I'll watch some old classics.
Why you can't watch movies no more?
Man, they done got too crazy. It's crazy.
They're not spiritual enough.
So you saying you're not watching the new Bad Boys?
Hell no. I wish I would.
That's good. He gonna watch it.
What?
He gonna catch it on bootleg.
I wish I would. They used to look at me funny. I ain't never used to like none of our black movies though. I was more like a sci-fi or like the black love. I mean, I watched, Boys in the Hood and Men Inside, all that. I watched them, but it's some it's a lot of them. I was like, man, I don't want to watch that.
Tired of niggas making shit up.
I don't want to watch that shit
for entertainment. Y'all niggas need to go be comedians and shit.
Don't be mad, bro. Don't be mad. Whether you disagree, everybody on this panel almost disagree with me. Except well, he kind of disagree with me, but he still commit. But
no, he's not. Wale's not Kemet. Wale's an Albo Oriental, Immortal. He's not from Kemet.
Oh, okay. Well, damn, man. When that came out,
that nigga's an
Chinese pyramids.
Man, Wale's been Asiatic since I've been knowing him.
No, Wale has been a nigga since you know him. That's what he said.
Yeah, a real nigga.
Damn right. And the cracker don't want you to say it, so you better not say it.
From Asia.
Actually, the cracker was the one who was saying it first.
How you know?
Crazy ass.
Because it's a derogatory term for black people.
It's a derogatory term.
I just told you that was a tribe of people.
No, it was never a tribe called Negro.
Wow. You couldn't even say it.
There was never a tribe called Negro.
How you know that though? They were trying to duplicate the sound.
Duplicate what sound?
Pick the word. They pick the word out of their Latin scripts and say, okay, we're gonna put Negroland. They just picked that out of their Latin scripts. Or did they hear that sound?
Some people got more patience than me with idiocy.
From Berbers.
I just showed you they barbaric, yo.
Berber.
Right, which shows you that the Berbers are near the desert. The Berbers
shit.
Who are on both sides of the desert. Those
barbarians.
It wasn't that desert they make you think back then.
Back when?
Shit, all the way, you can say 1200 all the way up.
1200.
I'm just picking a date. I mean,
you just
accurately, precisely pick which date.
Because that's important. Because now
that's why I said 1200 is a good enough reference point.
Not really, but okay.
Yeah, it is.
Why?
That's a little bit before Mali, because you keep throwing that Mali at me.
Actually, you threw Mali at us, and you didn't mention Ouagadougou.
No, I'm talking about how you threw the little pushback on it. I mean,
and I'm pushing back again because Ouagadougou existed before Mali. Because Ouagadougou existed before Mali. You didn't mention Ouagadougou one time.
What'd you say?
Ouagadougou existed before Mali. You didn't mention Ouagadougou at all.
I mean, hey, I'm sorry. We should have gave him on the honorable mention list. My bad.
No, it's not an honorable mention. It was the first.
I know that. I'm messing with you, bro. That was something we talked about earlier, remember?
Make it up, shit. Make it up. No, as you go along.
Just throw shit. We were talking about the dress code and the $1,000 jeans we started out with.
Yeah.
I was just referencing back that. See, they don't remember that.
I got you.
This nigga just throwing shit at the wall.
Comedy. This ain't got to be all serious.
Trying to make it stick.
No. Did you say you had to cut out about an hour ago?
Huh?
So prior to Mali, I just want to, there was another empire there that existed.
Well, educate me on that, brother. I believe you're more knowledgeable than on that part of history. I like to hear that. I love what you gave all day.
Some people call it Ghana, but if you want to look at the name, if you want to, do some research on your own, it's Ouagadougou, Wagadu, and that's the empire that exists prior to Mali, and it's one of the only 3 empires that, for the most part. Not the whole part, but for the most.
For that shit like people do. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me just finish. No, I'm just going to finish my sentence because I'm saying it for a reason. For the most part, that's the only empire that was not directly affected until the end by Islam. So Mali and Songhai are heavily influenced by Islam, but Ouagadougou not toward the end. Is it coming to issues with emergent Islam?
I agree.
So people tend to, those who really have interests or whatever, tend to try to find whatever information they can about Ouagadougou, because it's a time that people try to point out that West Africa without Islamic influence. And then the Martians came. Did that spice it up?
Hey, listen. You go to Psalms 119. Gimel say he calling out to his beast like, I don't know the laws. I'm a stranger on the earth. And I asked him about you. I said, what did that mean? How is he a stranger on this earth? Where is he from there? And they just shut up like it ain't in their Bible. How many people heard of your Rancher book? Anybody?
Anybody heard of what book?
The Your Rancher book.
Never heard of it.
It's an interesting read.
Oh, you read?
I'm an author, man. Yeah, I read, man. Don't do me like that, bro. I got calculus books, trick books, Bibles, notepad. I got all kinds of shit right here in front of you. The history and use of our Earth's chemical elements. I use that for my writing when I write my episode. I'm into one long one right now.
Oh, that book is. Thanks for that, Titan Chill. That Urantia book is fiction. Good looking out. I would not be reading that.
No, I just used it when I was comparing the Bible with it. I don't believe in it. I told you my belief.
Another fiction book.
He compared a fiction book with a fiction book.
Well, sometimes you had to read the Bible to smoke the Bible. How you gonna get your people to leave the Bible alone? You can't kill them with their own.
I understand you on that.
That's all.
I totally understand you on. You have to know the Bible to kill them with the Bible, to help them understand and see the contradictions. But how could you compare two fiction books? Like,
I mean, the same what I do with the Torah and the Quran. They all the fiction books.
Y'all like the fiction.
Hey, I'm a fiction writer, so I can read and understand the boy's story and what they were trying to portray to these people.
So you can understand the morals of the stories.
Now I do think that certain people have a better skill at reading certain texts and having.
I could agree with that.
Because some people are interpretation. I'd be like, how you can believe that when, like, for example, I was on the concert, what his name, Sonetta show one day, and he tried to point out Moses talking about his God and his. I said, you keep skimming over the word his. His. He's saying his God, meaning that's his, not ours. He ain't wanna accept it. Why I smoke that Bible? I don't even want to start there.
I'm just trying to see how you use two fiction books. That's all.
I feel you. Because I want to compare the story of Jesus. What the story of Jesus? Because I'm trying to.
So hold on.
At the same time, I'm cross-checking Kemet and like, okay, Kemet claim they stole it from them. So let me see if it matches up all these. It's all. I'm on true side. I want to get down to Kemet scene.
Hold on, bro.
Show me all observable things I need.
Hold on, bro.
Okay.
Cause you losing me, and I'm not trying to be lost. So, was there in the Urantia book? Was there something like a savior type character in that book or something?
I'm gonna open it up.
Because I don't know. I haven't read it. So.
Yeah, I haven't read it cover to cover. I've been picking and choosing because it's a thick. It's over 2,000 pages. But it do because I was looking at the story of Jesus.
Because I'm trying to see how you compared them and what you were looking at. You feel me? So I could get a better, maybe see if there was some cross comparison you could actually do.
Well, okay, like for example, one of the chapters in here said the early childhood of Jesus, the sojourn in Egypt, back in Nazareth, Jesus' 4th year, the 5th year, 2 BC.
That's in Urantia?
Yeah, in the Urantia. Events of the 6th year, the 7th year, material accidents, school days in Nazareth, his 8th year, the latter day childhood of Jesus. It just goes on through it, and I just want, and I ain't even finished because it's a lot. But I ain't gonna get into
So basically, Urantia was a fictional book that had something to do with a savior, that had some Jesus or some biblical leanings in it, or something like that.
Keep in mind, when I first got the book, I didn't necessarily know what it was gonna present to me either.
But you haven't read the whole book either, though. So I really shouldn't. So, how could I ask you? It's like, you know what?
Because I figured that it all tainted. I told you this is something I read, all that shit tainted. They write this shit like they ain't from the earth. When they write it, when you read it, you be like, who the fuck are you people telling me this story? To be honest, when you read this book, you be like, who are you guys? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm on true side, boy. I'm gonna dissect whatever it is. I ain't afraid to be right, wrong, or whatever.
So, I don't know if you ever read the Left Behind series. Would it kind of be like the Left Behind books?
I haven't read that series.
Oh, well, there was a movie that even came out called Left Behind, and it was based off of the Bible and some end-time prophecy type shit. I don't know. I'm just trying to see if there's, because I'm trying to figure out how you compared it.
I already told you I think it's this beast they worshiping. They trying to get people to believe in this shit so they can manifest this so-called revelation, destruction, and hell on earth.
Oh, well, yeah, well, it's basically, it sounds like it got the same thing as Left Behind.
Yeah, they try to slick and bring in a little creation story in it and try to act like they're a little above the Bible, but they full of shit too.
But you read it.
That don't matter. You're supposed to read it. What you mean? We just talked about the Bible now. Don't start that. Don't try to just.
So what makes one mandatory to read that book?
No, it wasn't mandatory. In my mind, it was. Everybody has their own informational path of discovery. And you're going to open your books as you come across them as they interest you. This was years ago, though, bro. I just wanted to know if anybody heard of it and read about it, what they were going to think about it. basically gave you a nutshell. It gives you the creation story. You go all the way through to Jesus' times. And they act like they some overlords and some type of to be honest with you, when you read this book, I tripped out. It gives you the sense that they're trying to say we're in some galactic federation type shit. It's a mind boggling. You ever heard of author U.S. Anderson?